At Death's Door. Fade in. Exterior graveyard night. A massive cemetery in a sleepy town. Super, Arlington, Massachusetts. Fog drifts over the graves and through an old iron fence to the back of Exterior Keefe Funeral Home night. A small rectangular basement window. A pale golden light shines from within. A shadow moves back and forth. Interior Keefe Funeral Home basement night. Medical supplies cover a small table. Saws, needles, scalpels. A hand grabs an aspirator, a vacuum-like device with a 20-inch needle off the table. The needle hovers above the navel of a man lying on the table, and then, squish, the needle plunges into the body's gut and begins sucking. The body doesn't move. A corpse. Bernard Keefe, 50s, graying hair betraying a strong build and hard-ass exterior, casually eats animal crackers with his free hand, biting the heads off first. Scrape. Bernard looks up, squints at the small window. Scrape.
Paul?
Bernard turns quickly, pulls on the needle. Bright crimson blood sprays him in the face. He drops the aspirator and grabs a towel. The box of crackers has blood on it. Bummer. Bernard wipes blood off his chin as he creeps closer to the window. Nothing. Then, scrape. He darts to a large, closed cabinet as he hastily removes his gloves. He opens it and peers inside. Supplies line perfectly ordinary shelves. He reaches in and grabs a secret lever, hidden on the inside corner. A goofy skull is the handle. Then, barely audible, another sound. Faint, far away.
Bernard.
Bernard turns to the window, confused. Exterior Keefe Funeral Home, night. Bernard, flashlight in hand, plods through the tiny backyard and into the attached cemetery.
Hello?
Bernard.
Bernard perks up. Quiet. Fog rolls between the graves. Bernard waits a moment, and then, just before turning back, whoosh! A figure darts between the graves. Bernard takes off in the direction of the figure, flashlight bouncing on gravestones. He races through the cemetery, then stops short. A woman stands, her back to him, facing a large candlelit mausoleum.
Jennifer?
Jennifer Keefe turns her head slightly, her face masked in shadow. Bernard smiles, then Jennifer's profile changes. Her jaw opens too far, unhinges itself from the rest of her face. Jagged teeth jut out from this grotesque, veiny, razor-toothed version of his long-dead wife. She lets out a deafening, otherworldly scream. Bernard looks down, realizes where he is, still in the cemetery. But there's a clear divide between where he was and this area. Darker, grimmer, the unblessed section. His eyes go wide as two skeletal hands burst from the ground and grab Bernard's legs. He screams in shock and pain as he falls and smacks his head on a tombstone. The flashlight lands in front of him, blinding him as blood trickles into his eyes. He can make out two figures now, one slightly behind the other in front of him, masked in shadow. He struggles as the skeletal hands claw at him.
No! 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 You can't!
The hands pull him into an open grave, screaming. Blood splashes on the flashlight, paints the tombstone at the head of the grave with an eerie red light. The tombstone reads, "At Death's Door."